Mr. President, no matter how you spin the census data, South Africa is going backwards on every one of the socio-economic indicators. Basic education holds the key to improving people's lives, yet our schooling system is broken.
Hold up, wait a minute. There's a war going on in Parliament, and no, it's not about who makes the best cup of tea. We are talking about the BELA bill. Bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao. Nah, I'm kidding. Yep, the Basic Education Laws Amendment Bill. It's causing chaos, threats to the stability of the Government of National Unity. Yes, you heard that right. The GNU is shaking. You've got everyone from the DA, ACDP, Action SA, Patriotic Alliance, and Freedom Front, including every other party under the sun, ready to throw down over it.
What happens to the BELA bill now? Is it something that you're going to put on the agenda of the national dialogue?
Well, the BELA bill is a non-negotiable for us.
And why is it all going down? Well, President Cyril Ramaphosa decided to drop a Friday the 13th bombshell by signing this bill. Oh, the horror. Let's dive into this madness, shall we? So, before we get into the juicy drama, let me give you a quick history lesson. Don't worry, no exams after this. This BELA bill. Oh, by the way, this BELA bill was first proposed in 2017. Yep, this bill has been lingering around longer than my New Year's resolutions. It's gone through all the public participation processes, yada yada, but here's the kicker. It was passed in Parliament before our shiny new GNU even existed. Mind blown, right? It's been chilling on the president's desk, and SATU, the South African Democratic Teachers Union, around July were like, bruh, Cyril signed the bill already. We are marching to the union buildings.
We've got laws in this country that are part of the parliament. They're not the DA policies, they're not the ANC policies. They are our policies as the people of this country. So please implement them. And we will then be confronting the president, I must say, very soon, through mass action to say, President, what informs you not to sign this particular act? Because we have seen the president is very selective when signing these particular amendments, because
this is where things get spicy. The BELA bill drama is the first big test for our newly formed Government of National Unity. It's like watching your group project team implode before the first deadline. Let's start with the DA, specifically their leader, John Steenhuisen, who's out here ready to rumble. The man has threatened the stability of the GNU because of what politicians do on a Friday afternoon, stir the pot. Then you've got DA's education spokesperson, According to Bucks, this bill would strip power from school governing bodies and hand it over to the heads of departments like it's some hot potato. Oh, and don't forget, he's claiming that all school supplies would now be government handled. So we are looking at peak inefficiency and extreme late deliveries. Who wants textbooks arriving by Christmas? Not me. But Bucks, buddy, you've got some explaining to do.
This particular bill seeks to hand a loaded weapon to heads of departments in determining admissions and language policies by having the final authority on those particular policies, whereas school governing bodies are elected people, parents and communities that know what is best for their children. Number two, it seeks to centralize the procurement of learner-teacher support material, meaning that stationery and textbooks will be procured from the department, and schools will suffer the late delivery of those textbooks at the detriment of quality education for this.
On the other side, you've got the Minister of Education, Angie Motshekga, with a nah, fam. It's just an admin thing. She casually dismissed Buck's concerns like she was swatting a fly. According to Angie, this bill is nothing but paperwork, just your typical admin bill.
That the BELA bill is not a wholesale bill that covers all aspects of the sector. It focuses mainly on administrative processes of the department. So it will not speak about curriculum, as some people were speaking about, talking about sexuality. It will not touch on, it's an administrative bill. It's not talking about life orientation, three-stream curriculum, not at all. Other concerns were that we're not talking about the appointment of teachers. That is contained in another other pieces of legislation.
Now, let's throw another name into the ring. our very own Gauteng Premier and ANC chairperson in Gauteng, Panyaza Lesufi. My man wasn't just for the bill. He practically shoved the pen into the president's hand, demanding it be signed.
It's called the Basic Education Amendment Laws. I'm asking you, President, politely and respectfully so, sign that law. Sign that law.
But wait, there's more. Enter Musi Maimane and Bosa. Musi raised some serious concerns, calling on the public to get involved before this thing was passed. And honestly, who better to hype up the public participation than Maimane? He's publicly out here saying, hey folks, wake up and smell the legislation. This man was waving red flags long before the bill landed on the president's desk.
And I've always thought that the right of citizens to choose what kind of education their kids should have is sacrosanct, that it's the most important thing. That's why we have governing bodies. That's why we stopped having state education, but we've got public education, which gives parents the rights. And that right is not only in curriculum, but it's right as it pertains to how education is administered. And so homeschooling is an important component of that.
So what's the fuss all about? Well, it seems like the opposition parties believe this bill will take away power from SGBs and centralize too much in the government's hands. Others like Satu and Lesufi see it as a harmless administrative update. It's basically like arguing over the remote at home. Everyone thinks the other person is hogging it. At the end of the day, it's a test for our government of national unity. Will the DA and friends topple the government of national unity with their fight against the BELA bill? Will Ramaphosa's Friday the 13th decision come back to haunt him? So, what do you think? Is the BELA bill a sneaky power grab or just an overblown admin update? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to Heads Up SA for more political shenanigans from yours truly. Keep your heads up, South Africa.